Selamat malam. Kembali lagi bersama channel gue Firman Gaming, guys. Kali ini kita akan memainkan game e-football. Kali ini kita akan push rank. Kita push rank sampai ke divisi 1, guys. Kalau bisa itu pun juga. Tapi kita gaskan aja, guys. Nggak usah pakai lama, langsung aja kita mulai, bang, gamenya, bang. Oke, berangkat. Indah banget ya kayak gitu ya. Nah, kita ketemu lawan dengan poin 3173, guys. Kita lihat, kita review lawannya, guys. Punya Capello, lalu mempunyai Yama, Baresi. Ini siapa nih yang saya kirim? Tipenya Van de Sar gak tuh? Aduh, ini bakal susah nih kita nih. Langsung aja kita gaskan.
Is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations.
Oh, this looks sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him on it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Perasaan nggak diapa-apain, udah senggol doang ya Amal nih. Wow, kebatang nggak tuh, guys? Bikin oh, bahaya.
It's anyone's ball now. Still well to him there. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Nggak jatuh. Kita selang balik ya, guys ya.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Nice.
Kimmich goes long and straight. First quarter of an hour gone.
Salah kan gue.
That pass isn't the best. And they can counter here.
Iya.
So we're still where we started right now. And it's Kunde. Here's Yamal.
Lovely, that.
Gages and forces him off the ball. There's indecision all around. They have to do it now. Yamal and Mateus. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Schneider.
Ush. Gila.
Tottenham trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Oh, jangan terjebak.
And it's Snyder.
Tarik lu guys.
And here's Battistuta.
Shoot! Aduh,
It's a loose ball.
mentok lagi. Kurang asem.
Batistuta really was
Diajakin
well
lari, guys.
marshalled there because he was
Nggak kena.
denied the opportunity to turn.
Good ball, good take. There's
Out. Mau kemana itu dia? Berat lah ini.
And it's been given away.
Gabut. Lagi.
Kimmich. Mateus
Nice.
chooses to go crossfield. Hazard.
Harus masuk guys. Harus masuk.
Ibrahimovic.
Ini lawannya kiper
It
legend
doesn't look quite happening
ini.
for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave up.
Temunya Van der Sar.
Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The big wake point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion. We'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken these.
Kenapa ke kiri? Kasih ke kanan.
Now it's Yamal, and it's Kunde. He has found the way through.
Bantu. Hebat, bantu.
Lovely feet.
Nice.
That's a throw. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent chance made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, he may have snatched it, that Peter. The ball came in at a pace and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Ibrahimovic spread it left. Hazard has it in a wide position. Fires it in low. Mbappe
Kena kali. Kena. Aduh.
well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham!
Suwe. Digituin gua.
And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Aduh, sama Mang Bellingham nggak tuh kegolan kita.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. Both
Ternyata nusuk ke tengah.
for that defence.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Tottenham have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Alaba. Mateus. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start
Bertahan
taking
nggak
risks.
tuh?
They may well be happy just to
Langsung
level
bertahan
this.
guys.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Mbappe, and he's on his way.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and we'll seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dua lagi kegolannya. Nyerang nggak sih nyerang?
coming on the field. Number 5.
Dikit lagi.
Time is running out here. Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Lawannya legend.
Right
Bahaya.
card, looking for a
Out,
run.
out.
Think over the top.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Number 15, Bellingham.
Jauh.
Replace him is number 17, Eze. Substitution.
Dapat.
Right card. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Goyang-goyang nggak tuh? Masih bisa guys.
Played through
Masih
into
bisa, guys.
space.
Masih bisa guys.
Neymar gets into
Masih
some
bisa, guys.
space. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ya Allah.
That should get the job done.
Aduh.
And we're done.
Serangan terakhir malah nihil.
Separated by the game's only really meaningful moments. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable.
Hello everybody,
Those with a
and
vested
please
interest.
be wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
Mantap lawannya ini. Turun nggak tuh? Turunnya 30-an lagi. Oke, lawan berikutnya kita lihat ini. 3169. Mantap juga. Di atas kita ratingnya, guys. Mudah-mudahan kali ini keberuntungan kita, guys. Wah, udah punya Inzaghi. Penyerangnya Diop nih. Penyerang paling brutal ya. Siap-siap.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Now it's Inzaghi. He's away.
Bisa kayak gitu ya.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's
Lemah sekali.
Fine stuff from the keeper. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Zanetti, he is through here. It's not an especially good pass, that. So the third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Snyder.
No way through. No, it's Inzaghi.
Snyder
And
pas
there's his chance to lead the counter.
pasti kuat banget Inzaghi ya.
Nicked away. He's gone for goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that is still...
Nemu. Kita dapat bola nemu, guys. Ini kali ini keberuntungan nih.
That is
Keberuntungan gol kita nih.
a true beauty of a goal.
Kita dapat bola nemu,
One of
guys.
those, Peter, you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Nice. Gabriel Batistuta. Tahan dulu ya. Semena-mena deh, guys.
Case of goal scorers, all of a sudden, bang. He's got away.
Bilangin
It's Neymar.
semena-mena ya.
That was no routine save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Aman.
Saliba gets good distance on it.
Oh, nggak dapet.
And it's Kimmich. Has a shot!
Susut aja coba.
Batistuta. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal.
Mutakhir, umpan membelah samudra dari Lamine Yamal.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he
Lihat nih
executed it
guys.
smoothly. Well, so often it comes down to that
Boom.
pass, and we've got it here.
Cakep nggak tuh? Umpanan Lamine Yamal. Iya. Oke. Kita harus menang nih guys.
So that's 2 now without reply. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yes. Seberang.
Chiellini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the
Pada
happier.
nahan loh guys.
And the return
Kita diemin
pass.
ini nahan nih, lihat tuh. Iya, nggak mau ngerebut tuh, cuma ngebayang-bayang doang tuh. Ya udah kita diemin aja guys. Nunggu dia ngerebut dulu. Nunggu dia ngepres. Kan lumayan waktunya guys. Nah, baru dia ngudak guys.
Mateus,
Tadi nggak ngudak lagi nih.
and it's Kimmich. They've switched it over
Coba
to
nih,
the other
ngudak lagi
side.
nggak nih?
Good switch
Oh,
now.
ngudak guys.
Gently down. And here's Hazard.
Terlalu cepat.
They can counter
Terlalu
here.
cepat.
Here's
Is
Coutinho.
dapat.
And here's Schneider.
Aduh.
He's there to melt it away. The first 35 minutes.
Sedikit lagi.
Anything you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, it's 2-0. You're faced with a choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter. Go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a... Can he finish?
Bahaya.
Oh, what a mistake!
Kerebut lagi gak? Kerebut lagi gak tuh? Aduh.
It's in! The second half is
Gara-gara ngoper salah guys.
fire.
Kerebut lagi.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. Just way too good, Peter.
Kontrol bolanya. Kesalahan di kontrol bola dari Matthaus.
Kasim Pasha get themselves back into contention. That's rather hopeful.
Buru-buru. Bola pala kita kalah terus guys.
Albert Ferrer.
Kuat banget.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kimmich. Mateus. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the
Ya,
deficit
offset gak tuh?
has been half, Peter, and because of that, it seems to
Kayak
developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
bola pala kalah terus guys.
Neymar. Zanetti. To Schneider. Played into space. Inzaghi looking to get on the end of this.
Kasim Pasha really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is
Kita
whether they
pancing
can
mereka
sustain
melebar
it.
dulu guys. Nice.
With Schneider.
Aish. 3 orang di situ.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Inzaghi. He's picked his way through.
Aman.
And it's hoisted clear. Mateus. And it's Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Nyiksa, tapi dapat.
Played through for the wide man.
Oh, tidak dapat. Tahan. 2-1 skor kedudukan. Diganti sama Neymar ya. Mantap nih. Mantap. Ronaldo masuk juga. Sayap-sayap kita diganti semua guys. Sama Amorim.
And here's Inzaghi.
Offset gak tuh?
Great piece, having a
Untung
shot.
aja melebar.
The lead stays intact, just.
Well, at least it's earned a little applause from the boss. The finish was
Berat ini.
lacking. Everything else was pretty good.
Harus menang ini guys, harus menang. Jangan sampai kegolan.
There's going to be another change here.
Lihat pemain kita ditempel semua tuh. Begini lah kalau lawan legend di divisi 2. Jadi kita mainnya harus operan terus guys.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Ya,
And Mateus.
sayap kita aman. Kita melebar ke
And it's
kiri.
Alaba. Just 5 minutes
Okay.
left.
Snyder
And it's Schneider.
masuk.
Here's a shot!
Ice.
Oh, terrific save.
GG Van der Sar.
Doing his job properly, Peter.
Van der Sar
that's
bukan
for
sih
sure.
tipenya? Iya. Van der Sar. Oh, Oliver Kahn. Sorry, salah gue.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. They've played it short.
In into the middle. Tries to get it clear. He's going for goal.
Ah, dikit
He should have done better,
lagi.
and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Tipis guys. Bisa lah ini menang kita. 1 menit lagi guys. Mudah-mudahan extra time nya lama-lama ya. Legend guys.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Guys,
No circumventing this
udah
opponent.
bengong.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he welcomes it in.
Mantap. Rudiger.
Looking at the
Apa
referee,
sih
but he's
Rudiger
waved
ini?
play on.
Nggak jelas banget.
Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
Parah guys, pemain kita jadi lemot gitu
Neymar.
guys. Untung menangnya begitu kan.
And that is the end of it.
Akhirnya kita menang juga.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...
Padahal lawannya di atas kita guys, ratingnya guys.
Afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be
Summarise what
heavy
we've
off
seen
the
today then, Jim.
today.
Mantap. Oke, lawan berikutnya guys. Poin kita udah naik di 1608. Kita lihat lawan berikutnya kira-kira ratingnya berapa ini. Terus kita review guys. 3187 gak lu? Legend semua ini jangan-jangan nih. Kita lihat. Bener kan tuh guys. Van Dijk sama ini doang yang bukan legend ya. Sama si siapa nih? Asensio bukan ini? Bukannya? Siapa sih back ini? Back Madrid nih. Oke. Rata-rata formasinya kayak gini semua guys.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement
Kali ini pasti
palpable.
lebih serem nih
Well, it
kayaknya.
looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up
Tapi kita
for
harus
it.
tetap percaya diri.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Ibrahimovic. Aduh, dikit lagi guys.
Zanetti. Balotelli.
Sip dapat terus.
Schneider. lovely feet.
Nah, alah, sono lagi. Salah. Fatal. Ah, situ.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Harus masuk ini. Idih, tiang lagi.
It's hit the upright. Rice.
Siap.
Tony played into space. It's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears
Ah,
here.
jangan gitu doang.
Whistle's gone. Now then. And the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Kenapa pelanggaran gitu doang? So ini Declan Rice. Ayo guys.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Wih,
Things just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
seberang dulu, kita seberang.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Snyder. And here's Batistuta. Oh, super high. Another shot.
Nah, Lamin Yamal.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off. So the first goal off again. Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although there'll be ways to be cautious for now. That's positional goals, utilisation of space.
Khan claims it without any fuss. Azar. Came on for a third of the way through the game. Yamal. And the shot!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Lamine Yamal
Wah,
was offering
guys.
a right smile
Mau
there.
replacing.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. And it's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and
Eh,
room
eh, eh, eh.
initially to hold on to
Eh,
the
eh,
ball,
eh,
but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's
Ya, lemah banget sama Oliver kan kayak gitu mah lemah, jadi gituin.
strong. Belletti. Donatoni. He is through here. That's Batistuta.
Added time.
That's
Dapat
Gerrard.
kali.
And it's Zanetti.
Nasib. Nah, habis.
Half-time whistle. Well, plenty of talking points
Di
in that
babak kedua
first
kita
half.
mulai
Just not
agak
goal.
nahan dikit guys.
Anybody's getting here. Yeah, I like
Ya,
the fact
ratingnya
that
3187 loh
Flow
kawan
through
kita.
this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Ngeri.
Leading 1-0 at
Tapi
the break.
kita jangan putus asa. Kita harus
The game has already
percaya diri,
resumed
guys.
here. Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Ah,
Oh,
salah
that's
pencet gua.
ambitious.
Salah pencet.
Attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it.
Sip.
Now it's Yamal.
Ini guys.
Now it's Snyder.
Ayo, ayo,
It's an
guys kita.
intercepted pass.
Aih. Lawan Van Dijk.
Built as the single goal between the sides. Belletti.
Oh, goyang nih guys. Nggak dapet. Masyarakat nggak
And
dapet
here's
guys.
Donatoni.
Ya,
That's a decent great
colongan kita
shot.
kecolongan, kecolongan.
They have hauled themselves
Lupa gue
back into it.
defend guys.
I
Aduh.
always thought they had it in them, Peter.
Lupa
They
gue
upped the quality
apa?
as
Gue
needed.
kurangin tuh guys pertahanan kita
They
guys.
were awfully hard to stop. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty.
He is truly in the zone.
Well, was
Apa,
there ever
apa?
any doubt? He
Masih
made it
ada
look
waktu.
like he's done it over
Masih ada
and
waktu.
over again, and he has.
Number 15. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
And he's had it.
Tenang nih kiper ini.
And a terrific save from the
Udah
keeper.
divisi
I
dua
think he's done
kipernya,
great there,
divisi
both
dua,
reading
guys.
it and dealing with it. Rijkaard. The ball looks a good one, and he's managed to get free. Chiellini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone, and it's Belletti.
Kita nyebar.
Kimmich. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini.
Maksa.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Batistuta.
Pelanggaran kayak gitu dong,
Zanetti.
guys.
And it's Schneider.
Awas. Aduh, gelap. Gelap lekuk.
Belletti.
Nice.
Neymar.
Neymar.
Schneider. And they can
Okay.
counter here.
Batistuta.
This is Batistuta.
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Kita lihat apakah masuk.
Shot a goal.
Lemah banget, guys.
Well, there's
Lemah
no
banget
doubt
itu.
that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Jangan sampai lewat. Kuat banget gak tuh? Kuat banget.
It's corner kick.
Ih, pakai kartu segala lagi.
Referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Kapan itu perkembangan?
Number 14. Batistuta. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Number 21. Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kapes, guys. Kapes, guys.
Netta.
Kapes.
Number 19. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just
Right.
looking to set things on.
Waktu yang 90, guys. 90 lagi. 1 menit lagi.
Probing pass.
Habis.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Tim? Yeah, this looked the most
Tahan
like...
imbang. Aduh. Turun nggak tuh? Padahal seri, tapi turun. Itulah divisi 2. Oke, lawan berikutnya kita lihat ratingnya berapa ini. 3170. Masih tinggian dia, guys. Oliver Kahn lagi.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Strike a shot! Mateus, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Neymar, great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he welcomes it in. It's a loose ball. And again! It's in!
Oliver Kahn gue cupu banget.
Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be. Where he needed to put himself.
Number 23. Doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Ah,
Nicely intercepted. Neymar.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Decent shot!
Aman. Hampir aja.
Looks awkward.
Masa mau nambah lagi dia?
You can never be too safe
ini.
with someone like him around. They got away with that.
A header! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's been shifted off.
Out duluan lagi.
Mateus.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Biasa.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's gone for goal!
Buset. Ayo begitu.
Saliba. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is Batistuta. Batistuta!
Sedikit lagi.
Lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Hampretos.
Going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nice.
De Bruyne. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Right, Snyder. It's Ibrahim. It's hit the uprights. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chiellini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking for the run.
Astagfirullah.
Well, height could make all
Betul,
the
terus.
difference on these set pieces.
Schneider with the short one.
5 minutes has been indicated.
That is lovely.
Nah nih, kesempatan nih kita nih.
And he shoots.
Idih, kipernya GG
And there's a
gaming.
race for the ball.
Kipernya
A
GG
really
banget
close
guys.
save and the last action of the first half.
Satu.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high,
Bilang aja enak banget
for
ya.
an early goal. If that
Enak
happens,
offset
it's a
B-nya.
game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Yes, cakep Ciwini.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself
Jadi yang
too
bilang nih.
Ibrahimovic! He's going to get there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Picked up brilliantly.
Sono lagi.
Very disappointing, it has to be said. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's the chance to counter.
Kembali guys.
And he welcomes it in.
Ikutin lari gue.
He's only too happy to take that back. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Buset.
Batistuta!
Iya loh.
Can
Bener.
he finish? Oh, the ball's
Buang,
come
buang,
loose
buang,
here.
buang, buang. Jangan terus guys.
And he's there to clear it. Big chance!
Gempur guys.
Match the build-up. That's good
Digampur.
You have people who are willing to go beyond.
Attack lagi, aduh.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. We have got changes
Ya,
here.
ini
On
ganti,
both
guys.
sides, in fact.
Number 3, David Alaba.
Alaba.
Substitutions taking place.
Neymar. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Dapat lah.
Now, who's going to be first to
Lawannya
this?
kalah mulu.
Batistuta.
Buset. Out. Nah. Lawannya kalah mulu, guys. Ini gue heran.
Mateus.
Ya.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dapat gak tuh dia? Oh, dia yang dapat, guys. GG.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Kasih bilang dulu.
Deftly out wide. Neymar
Niksa,
might just
Niksa.
make this. De Bruyne.
Dapat, guys.
Ibrahimovic. Schneider.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell, man.
Harus masuk nih, guys. Idih, bener-bener ya.
Loose now, they want to get it back.
Bener-bener loh. Pelanggaran ya, deh.
It's a free kick for that.
Langsung handphone. Datang tuh langsung handphone.
Number 8, Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
And it's Alaba. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? Cleared without complication.
Sedikit lagi, bisa kali bang.
Oh, it's a really good thing he was on standby.
And he's in on goal. And that is
Ini kipernya gila ini.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Man of the match yakin gue.
Is offering a right
Man of the
smile.
match yakin gue kipernya. Dari tadi loh, guys.
Substitution on the field.
Number 14.
Yeah, the jostling for position has
Coming on
begun.
the field
There's hardly
is
any breathing space in that box.
This is can he finish?
I thought it was going to happen then.
Minutes
How
have been
many more
indicated.
chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Chance!
Tuh, ya kan?
Now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened
Ayo
here?
kesembulan.
Ball comes in. Mateus with the clearance. Mateus and the shot!
Gila.
Terrific save from the keeper.
Bener-bener.
Mateus clearly thought. Referee looks at his watch
Lihat nih,
and blows his
pasti
whistle.
ratingnya paling tertinggi Oliver Kahn nih, pihak
until the
musuh.
very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and times
Berapa
effort.
kali gue nyerang
Just
gila.
one goal to show for a win.
13 saya makan ke gawang.
Could you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's just a bad day in the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to
Ini
be
Oliver
cause
Kahn
for
gua.
genuine worry.
Oh, bukan Neymar, guys. Tapi Oliver Kahn juga 7,5 tuh ratingnya ya. Gila. Turun lagi kita, guys. Kapan naiknya ini, Bang? Aduh. Kapan naiknya kita ini, Bang? Nggak naik-naik. Kapan naiknya kita ini, Bang?
So bring it on height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Now, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Now it's Batistuta. Ibrahimovic. Good chance here. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Schneider. And here's Schneider. Scholes did just about enough to come out on top there. And the party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Maradona. Kimmich gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rodri attempts a clearance. Maradona. And here's Batistuta. It's Schneider!
Awesome! Dikit lagi.
Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Perfect placement. The one place the
Malah
keeper
good,
could
pas ini
reach.
nyamping tadi dah.
Expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Di kocak. Ngebak. Nih guys, kita lihat nih guys. Oh, masuk guys. Masuk. Jarinya goyang soalnya.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for
Yang
now.
lainnya serem-serem.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice. Up he goes!
Buset.
Now it's Schneider. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this is a great position. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Irwin. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Iya, kenapa jadi kesana dia? Asem, ketipu gua. Itu dia bakal leper ke sayap, ternyata ke tengah guys.
Well, if ever you want to see
Lewandowski.
responding to a deficit,
That's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. So smooth. A signature finish.
it was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, the weight of that pass. Ideal.
Maruna had the equaliser, and really
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought Ibrahimovic!
Ibra parah banget.
that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Kayaknya kita harus mengeluarkan tendangan yang paling kencang guys.
Rodri.
Cafu. And this is Lewandowski.
Nice.
Scholes really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder,
Buset,
and one of his
umpanan.
teammates should be picking up on that.
Membunuh teman.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, this looks sharp. Threads one in. Spread neatly.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Out lagi guys.
Shapes the
Ya elah.
world class Maradona.
That's wonderfully
Yeah.
done. This is true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, sheer
Ang
class.
taling umpan.
Diego Maradona! And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football.
Mau dari divisi 2 kita harus
Both teams have played their part.
sabar, tenang.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we are back on the way. And Batistuta!
Kita balas guys.
It's level again!
Kayak gitu
What a
dong.
match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Snyder. Mateus. Lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. An instinctive delivery.
Itu bang, umpan kiper namanya.
Deals with that nice and simple.
Umpan kiper itu namanya guys.
Saliba gets over and intercepts.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Great vision. Promising position. Flings. He's having a shot!
Akrobat gak tuh?
That is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot.
Ngeri ini lawannya nih.
Number 7. So, time for changes
Coming on the
both
field
sides, actually.
is Number 90.
Spread out to the left.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Snyder.
Ya. Tahan dikit tadi.
Nicely spread. It's a nicely shaped ball. Here's Val shoots! Now, who's going to be first for this?
Dikejar sama Maradona lah. Out.
Substitutions taking place.
Decent chance!
Kalau mau serangkat bahaya itu guys.
Strike kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Record! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus does well to stand firm and defend it. Ibrahimovic! He's having a go! Oh no.
Setik boy, setik boy.
Well,
We could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
GG, Oliver Kahn.
substitution for Alas Verona. Number 11.
Look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider with the short one. Great ball and it's Neymar! Didn't catch it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Verona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Howson spots it and intercepts. lovely pass, but
Banget bro. Jadi berat bang gue. Udah seneng banget ya.
was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there.
Such confidence and composure.
6 minutes is
When the manager called on it, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Baruna take the lead. Now it's just Westbrook holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
6 added
Baruna
minutes has
can
been
really
indicated.
think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
De Bruyne!
Nah.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The
Kalah guys.
That's at the
Aduh.
end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end.
GG.
Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. And to
Jadi
summarise
berat
what we've
gitu
seen
pemain
today,
gue kalau lawan divisi 2 kenapa ya?
They've found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas.
Alasan klasik, kalah-kalah aja bang. Ya, benar. Tungguin ratingnya gue. Coba guys. Kemajuannya kita normalkan lagi guys. Nah, biar makin GG. Kita ketemu lawan rating tinggi juga nih guys. 3174. Lumayan. Kita ketemu lawan rating tinggi juga nih guys. 3174. Lumayan.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack.
It's Snyder! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schneider goes short. That's good play. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, what about a counter-attack? Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Brilliantly cut out. Played out to the left flank. Could move up a gear here. Soboslai gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Snyder. And this is Ibrahimovic. And here's Yamal. Looking for the run. Shot could be on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Mohamed Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball's gone out of play. Oh, it's a great ball here. Mateus, over to the left. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Good looking ball.
Offset this, offset.
Oh, that's not going to count.
Rinho.
And we go again.
Ito
Yeah, the
offside.
assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointments and relief on either side.
Tapos banget.
Nothing doing.
Ano
He's
ba,
gone
hindi pa
away.
hindi ya.
Crosses it in here.
Ingat na din merah guys. Sorry.
Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Snyder. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, sweet feet. It's Snyder! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Bis
So
lagi.
neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for a lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's
He's had a shot! That's it, Stuta! Utterly brilliant!
Dalawa, no?
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Kimmich. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Batistuta. Schneider. Schneider not to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Biasanya Snyder bisa masuk
Well,
nih
you
guys
might
kalau
think
dari
he
sini
got off
guys.
lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Dihantam.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the
Masuk,
advantage. Snyder!
Aduh.
It's loose and there's a race to the ball. And it's Chiellini. That's a cute ball. Goal kick.
Goal kick lagi.
Confirmed by the referee.
Ngejar aturannya.
So time for change. And this one's been on the cards for a little while. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. That's the great chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. No, he's not getting past him there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Looking for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's in on goal. He's having a shot. The lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And now they can spring out of defence. Good work on the right flank here. Now it's Lewandowski. He's through now and shot a goal! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are
Golazo Lewandowski.
wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That
Wah, impanan
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to
16
retain it.
samudra, guys.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Tripela.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nice. Nice.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through.
Kuat banget.
Has been indicated.
Ah, tengahnya, bro.
Rodri. Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. For Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rodri. Skill, that's not Neymar!
Gila. Begitu sama Neymar ya.
Is there time for one more twist? Oh, how's that for a class
Nggak
finish?
apa-apa, nggak apa-apa. Dia masalah, guys.
Made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have
Neymar menunjukkan kelasnya. Prit.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
Kita lihat lawan berikutnya ratingnya berapa nih, guys. 3179. Dembele. Oh. Dembelenya mantap nih.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. With so many teams now playing just... Pedri! And he's done it! And the game springs instantly to life. The perfect
perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. That's Eze. Great defending, strong and determined. Kimmich. Now it's Yamal. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. Kimmich. Aims beyond the defence. Falls over the line, and it is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Schneider's cross. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lemes. Haidar.
Header! Just off target. Vicious ball here. It's a mighty effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Good purposeful running this. And it's Pedri. He's tried one! Chiellini. And it's Kimmich. Schneider. It's a really well measured ball. Nice control. Eze.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's wonderful. Speed indicated. Eze, Mateus, and the whistle goes for half-time. Certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much on the grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hazard! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, it's Batistuta. Played through into space. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage them.
And he's had a hit!
He's produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Right card. Oh, it's Dembele. Mateus spread it left. Ibrahimovic. And it's Snyder. It's Snyder! Oh, belter! It really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. After 70 minutes.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now,
And it's been given away. Good take, and is he in?
Substitution in progress.
Nasa offset kayo dito.
Offside.
Ella. Kaki doang.
Van de Ven. And it's Rudiger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Here's Caceres. Into the last quarter of an hour. Chiellini. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Batistuta. That's good running with the ball. He's got to goal!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival. He's gone to goal!
and that would have won it. Ibrahimovic really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitutions taking place.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri looking to add to his goal. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alaba. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Mbappe! And And that is the last effort of the game. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is...
Naik 30 poin, lumayan. Juga turun guys. Kita ganti relax. Buset. Siapa ini? 109 kayak Ibrahimovic aja ya. Ngeri.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim. Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works. It's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
It's Snyder. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Ibrahimovic! Still goalless at the moment. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Schneider going face to face with his great rival. Batistuta!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Yamal. Mateus. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Schneider. Schneider! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 34 minutes is number 14, Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Alvarez, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Best. Big header!
That's what you call
Memory.
it. Goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chiellini clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic always looking for that half a
There
chance.
will be 1 minute added time.
Batistuta looking to run onto it. That's a
That's a decent clearance.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Aduh, nggak jelas
Very
lagi.
combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading one big chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Timber. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Chiellini. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a sharp pass.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
No, that's been intercepted. Alvarez. Best. Alvarez. Mateus. Bernardo Silva is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Ibrahimovic that has ended up in no man's land. Saliba. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Best, and he's managed to get free. It's a good-looking delivery. Ibrahimovic, who's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great skill, that's nice. And here's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. And he skips past his man. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? He scores! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're in on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 82 minutes,
You best. You best.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have got ourselves game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Substitution.
I think we're just about done here. De Bruyne, and here's Neymar.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3
Keep the
minutes
ball and you
added
win the
time.
game. It really is that simple. And it's De Bruyne. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.